Over to Simon again now for more of the day's news.
Doctors in South Africa have praised members of the public who saved the life of a British man mauled by a great white shark. Michael Cohen had his right leg bitten off in the attack on a beach near Cape Town yesterday. Alex Thompson reports.
The shark warning flags were up. The great whites so close in they were caught on camera. Lifeguards told Michael Cohen, who lives here, don't go in. There have been 3 great white sharks seen out here in the past 90 minutes. Michael Cohen told the lifeguards, I'm going. If I get bitten, blame me, not the shark.
Can you tell me what his condition is?
Critical.
Is it?
The attack left his right leg severed at the knee, major bones broken and tissue damage in the lower left. Clearly, he was going to bleed to death, and soon.
When Michael arrived, he had already been sedated with some intravenous ketamine by the ER24 staff that had handled him. He was fully conscious. He was speaking to me, which is an indicator they hadn't sustained any brain trauma, but he was disorientated and confused.
Medics said Michael Cohen's life was actually saved at the beach, not the hospital, because of the help he'd received there from bystanders, belts, a wetsuit, and people who knew what they were doing and did it fast.
That 20K had consisted of a wetsuit that had been applied around the thigh and wrapped around with 2 belts very, very tightly. And I just want to commend the first aid work of those who on the beach for the incident in the tremendous way in which they responded and actually saved the life of this patient.
And asked if there was a big risk of infection from a shark bite, the professor said only this.
There are Pacific microbacteria we don't actually know much about. It's quite difficult to do swabs of great white sharks.
Quite difficult indeed. Mr. Cohen, the only person to ignore the warnings at Fishhook Beach near Cape Town, remains heavily sedated and critically ill.